Main's trust, John Gamble and Colin Wotherspoon. Great win. Start with you, John. Great win, 3-2, coming from behind 2-0 down.
Yeah, it didn't look that when we were into getting beat 2-0, but obviously they were better than the reaction. That was they literally were great setting off. Listen, we played a decent side there. Like they're similar to us, you know, the university side, we're a college side. So got some good players, and it was a good game. But I thought we edged it a little bit, even though David Carter pulled off two great saves in the second half, but so did their keeper as well. So, yeah, I think, you know, listen, I've just got to praise the lads. They did great. You know, sometimes you worry, you go 2-0 down, and you worry that it could be a bit of a disastrous night, but good character. That's all we're looking for, and that's what they responded for me, Colin and Lewis, to be honest with you. I will say they got some home truths at half time, manager.
Yeah, I guess probably what I was going to ask on was the two goals that you conceded. They were both very poor goals, weren't they? And the lads could have gone down, but defensively we've got to be better than that, haven't we?
Oh, definitely, 100%, Jeff. I mean, it was the timing and all. The second one wasn't that long after the first one, which probably really set us back. And like Gamble said, I probably worried after 20 minutes. We had chances, you know, and they hit us twice on the break in a short space of time, and that can take the life out of you. Yeah, and it did for a little while. Yeah, I just couldn't wait to get to half time, to be fair, and getting that goal just before half time gave us a better chance in the second half. But the goals were poor that we gave away. But we've done that loads this season. We're just trying to get that out of the lads because we create chances. We just seem to we concede goals at the wrong times in games. But the goal we got just before half time helped us for the second half.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that, how important that goal was, but John's just said there some home truths at half time, and without going into it too far, what was anything tactically has changed?
Well, I mean, no, there wasn't nothing really tactical because we were creating chances when we were on the front foot. It's just, you know, there's basics you've got to do in games, Jeff. You know, it's before you do anything else, and you have to be organised. You have to communicate to each other. You need to solve problems before they arise, and we just didn't do that enough. So before you talk about whiteboards and tactics, and also you have to play the game properly first. And we were told that at half time. You know, we didn't get enough time to do anything other than just try and change the mentality at half time. And there wasn't anybody else but other than me and Gamble in the 15 minutes. And so, but you could tell that they took on board the second half, and it was a huge difference. Second half. We were too passive the first half. We're just quite happy to go sideways and backwards too often. There was midfield players. The tactical thing we did, there was too many midfield players coming up, getting the ball off the centre half, and then going back to the other centre half when they were under no pressure. So we just remind them that's not your job to do that. You have to receive the ball higher up. We already had the one holding midfield player sitting who wasn't getting on the ball, and he could have because other people were going past him to get it. So that a little tactical change. So in the second half, we weren't doing that. We weren't getting off the back four, the back three. Sorry, they were stepping in and playing higher up the pitch, and we created loads of chances second half by people doing their job on the pitch rather than trying to do everybody's job. So
yeah. So just on that, what Colin's just said there. Last year we were really tight defensively, but we couldn't seem to create chances and score goals. It seems to be the complete opposite this year so far.
I think are we the Kevin Keegan entertainers? I think in this league. I think what we've done is we've looked at probably being more positive. I think we missed out on the playoffs through the fact that we didn't score enough goals. We just have to get that happy medium of like not giving poor. Because to be fair, Jeff, it's not as though teams are opening us up, or that it's just that we give crazy goals away, you know. And at the end of the day, we've got some good forward players as well. So there's no reason. Like Colin said, the frustrating thing for us is that players have to be brave at the play forward instead of just taking the safety pass just to go back to somebody else. And that's what happens with young players because they're frightened to make a mistake. Shouldn't be here because like that's not us. So yeah, I think we'll always look to be positive when we play, even though we weren't in the first half. Like they'll get reminded that that's not the way you play in here. Um, but yeah, I like the way that like we can create chances now and things like that, and and like me and Collins, people get on about formations to players like Charlie Lovedale was great again. Like setting off with like scores the winner, but he's like throughout the game, he's the most dangerous player on the park.